This journey is more than just a trip to the capital city of Kuala Lumpur. It is a journey of emotions, responsibilities, and inspirations. As I travel from my hometown, Lubuk Jong in Pasir Mas to Kuala Lumpur, I carry with me the hopes of a father supporting my sons as they sit for their examinations while experiencing the vibrant lives of the city. Through this documentary, I will take you a look around on this meaningful trip, capturing the moments of travel, anticipations, and the everyday experiences of a parent witnessing his children's academic journey. This is a story of love, sacrifice, and the pursuit of success, told through the lens of a father on the road. Here we are in Kuala Krai, and we will enjoy the nasi belau for a while before we heading to Kuala Lumpur. It looks delicious. And this I stopped for a while to buy the jackfruit in Pahang. This is the epic journey from my hometown to Kuala Lumpur. Look at the view, it's very nice. Today I would like to talk about the cold weather in Tanah Merah in Kuala Krai, which is temperature dropping to around 19 degrees. It is unusual for this year. Typically, Malaysia experiences a tropical climate with a warm and humid condition, but in recent years, unexpected cold spells have become more frequent. This shift raises an important question: are these weather changes linked to the climate change? The climate change is not just about rising global temperature, it is also disrupts weather patterns, leading to extremes and unpredictable conditions. While many associate climate change with heat waves and droughts, it can also result to colder than usual weather due to the shift in atmospheric circulations and ocean currents. One possible explanation for the recent cold spell in Malaysia, especially in Kelantan, is the influence of the La Nina phenomena, with cold sea surface temperatures in the Pacific Ocean leading to increased rainfalls and cooler temperatures in Southeast Asia. Additionally, deforestation, urbanization, and greenhouse gas emissions have altered the natural balance of the climate, making extreme weather events more common. The residents of Tanah Merah and Kuala Krai, the drop in temperature is noticeable. Early mornings and nights feel colder, and people are adapting by wearing warmer clothing and drinking hot beverages. While some enjoy the cold weather as a rare change, farmers and those in agriculture may face challenges if prolonged cold temperature affect crops growth and productivity.
Continue for 5 kilometers.
We nearly reach Kuala Lumpur. This is Tol Bentong, if I'm not mistaken. And I started my journey at early morning, not that early, around 8 p.m. And then we expected to arrive in Kuala Lumpur before 3 p.m. because one of my son we attend his face-to-face class. This is his college, the college University Polytechnic Mara, and look at the background. In front there is the views of Kuala Lumpur, and then it's that's I told that it's an epic journey because I stay in KL nearly 3 years in 19s after STPM. So I experienced a lot to find a job, to find friends, and stay at the Pantai Dalam, not far from the center. And this is the store that I bought the food, and I saw there's a roti canai stall, and this is it's an epic moment because almost every day before go to work, I eat roti canai or nasi lemak at Pantai Dalam, and this is the Chowkit area, and so I want my son to experience that. This is their father's experience a long time ago, so I want my son Hadif to experience eat the roti canai at the roadside here around Chowkit. After a long journey from Lobok Jong, we finally arrived in Kuala Lumpur. The cool weather still lingered, making our explorations of the city even more enjoyable. As we drove through the busy streets, I noticed how the traffic was surprisingly smooth, perhaps because it was office hour, with most people occupied in their workplace. Seizing this rare opportunity, I decided to take my children for a brief visit to one of the Malaysian's most iconic landmarks, the Dataran Merdeka or the Merdeka Square. Standing in the heart of Kuala Lumpur, Dataran Merdeka is not just an open field, it is a historical symbol of Malaysia's independence. It was here on 31st August 1957 that Tengku Abdul Rahman declared the nation's independence from British colonial rules, raising the Jalur Gemilang for the very first time. The echoes of his history about shout the Merdeka, Merdeka, Merdeka still resonates in the spirit of the Malaysians today. As I walked with my children across the beautifully maintained field, I pointed out the 100 meters flagpoles, one of the tallest in the world, where the Malaysia flag proudly waves. Surrounding the square, we admire the colonial era buildings that tell stories of the past, such as Sultan Abdul Samad Building, a magnificent landmark with its iconic once the center of the British administrations and now home to government offices. The Royal Selangor Club, a historic club founded in 1884, once an exclusive gathering place for the British elites. St. Mary Cathedral, one of the oldest Anglican churches in Malaysia, showcasing beautiful Gothic-style architecture. As we strolled through the Dataran Merdeka, I took the time to explain to my children why this place was so significant. It wasn't just a tourist attraction, it was a site where the dreams of the nation were realized. I wanted them to understand that the independence we enjoy today came through the struggles and sacrifices of our forefathers. Looking around, I imagined how the square must have looked decades ago. Thousands of people gather waving flags, their hearts filled with the hopes for a free Malaysia. After a meaningful visit to the Dataran Merdeka, we continue our explorations of Kuala Lumpur, making our way to the Planetarium Negara. The excitement in my children's eyes was evident as we approached this iconic blue dome building, nestled within the lush greenery of Perdana Botanical Gardens. As we stepped aside, we were immediately transported into the worlds of astronomy, space exploration, and the Malaysians' journey in the fields of science and technology. One of the most inspiring sections in the planetarium was the exhibits on Malaysia's first astronaut, Dr. Sheikh Muzaffar Shukr. I took this moment to tell my children about his incredible journey. In 2007, Sheikh Muzaffar made history as the first Malaysian to travel to the space. He was selected through the Angkasa Wanda program, a collaborative initiative between Malaysia and Russia, and trained alongside astronauts from the various countries. On the 10th October 2007, he brought the Soyuz TMA-11 spacecraft and launched into space from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan. During his time on the International Space Station (ISS), Sheikh Muzaffar conducted various scientific experiments related to the cancer cells, bacteria growth, and the protein signalization, contributing valuable research to the medical and scientific community. What made his mission even more special was that he became the first Muslim astronaut from Malaysia to observe Ramadan in space, provides the faith and the science can go hand in hand. Walking through the exhibits, we explore the fascinating displays of space technology, astronaut suits, and the history of astronomy in the Islamic world. My children were particularly fascinated by the replica of the Soyuz capsule. After an exciting visit to the Planetarium Negara, we continue our journey through Kuala Lumpur and arrive at the Kuala Lumpur Bird Park, the largest covered bird park in the world. Nestles within the serene Perdana Botanical Gardens, this 20.9 acres park is home to over 3,000 birds from more than 200 species, both locals and international. As we stepped aside, we were greeted by the sights and the sounds of the exotic birds freely flying above us in a large natural environment. Walking through the free fly aviary, we were amazed by the diversities of the bird species, each more beautiful than the last. Some of the highlights include the scarlet macaws with their vibrant red, blue, and yellow feathers. These intelligent parrots were a delight to watch. The flamingos gracefully standing in the water, their pink feathers contrasted beautifully with the lush greenery around them. The Indian peafowls, the peacocks, one of the most stunning birds in the park, especially when they spread their dazzling tail feathers. Hornbills, as a Malaysian's national bird, the rhinoceros hornbill was a particular sign symbolizing strength and heritage. Lovebirds and parakeets. These small, colorful birds chirped happily, creating a lively atmosphere in the aviary. The park is divided into several zones, including the flamingo pond, Hornbill Park, a parrot aviary, and the bird nursery, where visitors can see baby birds being taken care of. The children were especially excited about the feeding sessions, where they had the chance to feed lorikeets and the ostriches up close. The roles of Kuala Lumpur birds as a tourism. The bird parks plays a vital role in the Malaysian tourism industry. It attracts both local and international visitors, offering a unique experience where people can interact with the birds in a natural, open-concept environment. These ecotourism destinations contributes to promoting Malaysians' biodiversity. By showcasing native bird species like hornbills, the park raises awareness about the wildlife conservation and the importance of protecting Malaysia's rainforests. Boasting ecotourism, which more travelers seeking nature-based experiences, the bird park serves as key attractions for families, photographers, and the nature lovers, educating visitors through interactive exhibits, bird shows, and the conservation program. The park helps children and adults appreciate the beauty of birds and their roles in the ecosystem. The economic growth. The bird parks help generate revenues of the tourism industry, providing jobs for staff, guides, and conservationists while supporting nearby businesses like hotels, restaurants, and transportation services. I feel amazed to see the peacock. It's beautiful. I think peacock is originated from India. Lots of birds in India, but this place give you a chance to get close to the species. Sometimes I can touch the tail, and it's something amazing. How come you can touch the tails of the peacock? One of the beautiful birds in the world. Look at the blue colors. It's striking blue colors with the green tails, and there's a lot tourists from Western come to see here. Even the fees is quite expensive for me. I think for Malaysian it's quite expensive, but it worth it for my children to visit this place to experience this magnificent moment. You are in the park with the birds with about 200 species. It's more than 3,000 birds around the world.
Cepat, 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 cepat. Cepat meruk ke comel? Meruk ke comel? Ha, buka, buka. Ha, sikit, sikit. Sikit. Buka banyak, buka banyak, buka banyak. Buka banyak. Ha, cepat, 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 cepat. Wow.
One of the most mesmerizing sights in Kuala Lumpur Bird Park is the presence of the Indian peafowl, a feather cristatus, commonly known as the peacock. As we wandered through the park, we were captivated by these elegant birds, proudly displaying their shimmering feathers under the sunlight. The male peacock is easily recognized by its long, iridescent blue-green plumage, which can grow up to 1.5 meters in length. When a peacock fans out its tail in a dazzling courtship display, it creates a breathtaking spectacle with its eye patterns, which seems to glow in shades of blue, green, and gold. This grand display is meant to attract female peahens, who, despite their more muted brownish colors, play an equally important role in the nature. At Kuala Lumpur Bird Park, peacock roams freely within the free-fly aviary, allowing visitors to observe them up close. It was amazing to see these majestic birds walking gracefully among the visitors, occasionally perching on rocks or even spreading their tail feathers when they sense attention. Their calm and confidence demeanors made them one of the highlights of our visit. The park also houses other related species, such as white peepholes, a rare and stunning variation of the peacock with the pure white feathers that shine beautifully in the sunlight. Green peepholes, Feather meticus, a species native to Southeast Asia, known for the brighter greenish plumage and more aggressive behavior compared to the Indian peepholes. The peacock as a symbol of the beauty and the culture. In Hinduism and Buddhism, the peacock is considered by symbols of wisdom, compassion, and immortality. It is associated with the Hindu god Kartikeya and the Buddhist Bodhisattva Kuan Yin. In Malay culture, the peacock's beauty has inspired a traditional batik pattern and has been featured in Malay poetry and folklore as representations of the elegance and pride. In Western history, peacocks were often kept in the royal garden as a symbol of nobility and prestige, admired for their exotic beauty. The presence of the peacocks at the Kuala Lumpur Bird Park enhanced the visitor experience by providing a unique and interactive attraction. Seeing peacocks up close and witnesses their courtships display is a special experience that makes the visit memorable. Encouraging ecotourism, the peacock attract nature lovers, photographers, and the wildlife enthusiasts, helping promote the parks as a leading ecotourism destination, supporting conservation, and education. The bird park plays a crucial role in educating and public about peacock conservations and the importance of the protecting their natural habitats.
Kecek lah.
Watching the peacock strut confidently through the park, I couldn't help but I feel a deep appreciation for the nature's artistry. Their vibrant colors and graceful movement reminded me one of the most important of preserving wildlife and the supporting conservation effort. As we left the bird park, I took one last look at the magnificent peacock standing on the rock, its shimmering feathers catching the sunlight. It was truly a sign of remember, a perfect blend of nature, beauty, and culture in the heart of Kuala Lumpur. Among the fascinating birds at Kuala Lumpur Bird Park, the kakatua are some of the most lively and entertaining. These medium to large parrots, known for their striking chest, crest, and playful personalities, immediately caught our attentions as they chirped, danced, and interacted with the visitors. The bird park is home to several species of kakatua, each with its own unique charms and characteristics. Silver-crested kakatua, easily recognized by its bright yellow crest, its intelligent bird is one of the most local, vocal, and expressive kakatua. It also mimics sounds and enjoys engaging with visitors. Melican kakatua, as known as the salmon-crested kakatua. This species has a beautiful soft pink hue and is known for its affectionate and social nature. Gala kakatua, a stunning kakatua with a pink chest and grey wings, often seen playfully hopping around and interacting with people. White kakatua, also called the umbrella kakatua. This bird is all white with a large, curved crest and fans out like an umbrella when excited. Black palmed kakatua. One of the rarest and most striking kakatua is the black feathers and a bright red path on its face, making it one of the most visually unique parrots in the world. Watching the kakatuas play, interact, and showcase their intelligence was truly a highlight of our visit to Kuala Lumpur Bird Park. Their vibrant personalities and the stunning colors reminded us of the incredible diversities of the avian worlds and the importance of their conservation. As we continue our journey, I couldn't help but smile at the memories of the cheeky kakatua that has done for us, a perfect example of how nature can bring joy and wonder to our life. As we stood by the pond, we were memorized by the signs of colorful koi fish, the catfish, gratefully swimming through the clear water. Their vibrant shades of orange, white, red, yellow, and black created beautiful, almost hypnotic display, reflecting the peaceful harmonies of nature. Koi ponds are a popular attraction in many parks, temples, and gardens worldwide, including here in Kuala Lumpur. They enhance the beautiful locations and attract visitors who enjoy nature, photography, and realizations. Many tourists love to take stunning photos of the koi fish swimming elegantly in the water, feed the koi fish, and enjoy the tranquil environment created by the koi pond, a perfect escape from the busy city life. As we continue to explore other sections of the Kuala Lumpur Bird Park, we felt like we had stepped into a real life National Geographic documentary. The diverse range of the birds from different regions around the world was truly breathtaking. One of the most captivating sights was the flamingo pond, where flocks of the pink flamingos stood gratefully on one leg, preening their feathers. These birds, known for their elegant long necks, and striking pink plumage, added a serene beauty to the environment. Nearby, we spotted birds of the same species with the long yellow beaks, possibly storks or hornbills. Their sharp, curved beaks and watchful eyes made them look like skilled hunters ready to scoop up fish from the water. These birds play an important role in their ecosystem, acting as natural pest controllers and maintaining the balance of their habitats. Once again, the peacock made its presence known, strolling confidently near us as if it were the truly kings of the bird park. Every now and then it spread its massive iridescent tail feathers shimmering in shades of green, blue, and gold. This experience reminded us of how diverse and incredible nature is. Seeing birds from different continents is one place made us appreciate the importance of the wildlife conservation and ecotourism. In Kuala Lumpur, Bird Park is not just an attraction but also an educational hub that helps raise awareness about protecting endangered species and preserving bird habitats. As we move on to the next part of our journey, I couldn't help but feel grateful for this opportunity to witness such stunning bird species up close, just like in a wildlife documentary.
Dia apa kata kecek gapo apa ni. Oh tengok.
Oh, mau tu dia. Video ni. Hai.
Gak aja lah kan. Ini ada mida gapo. Ada bunyi lagu mau mida. Kau gapo dia. Tak kasar okey.
Tak ada mas foto lagi kan. Duduk.
Ano. Cuba tengok tu dia. Dia ambil.
As we continued our journey through the Kuala Lumpur Bird Park, we stumbled upon a section that felt almost magical, an owl's enclosure. This moment we saw them, we were captivated by their piercing eyes and the silent presence, making them seem like guardians of the night.
Okay.
As I wandered through the Kuala Lumpur Bird Park, I found myself standing just inches away from a magnificent peacock. Its long, iridescent steel feathers trailed behind it, shimmering its hues of blue, green, and gold. And under the sunlight, I reached out instinctively, nearly touching its tails. But just as my fingers got close, the peacock gracefully took a step forward, as if teasing me with its beauty.
Enggak ada? Okey, cari bit.
After spending a few hours exploring the wonders of the Kuala Lumpur Bird Park, we finally made our way to Sogo Shopping Mall, one of the most popular shopping destinations in the city. The moment we stepped inside, the cold air conditioned environment was a refreshing escape from the outdoor heat. And then we chose the nasi ayam. Why nasi ayam? This is simple yet iconic dish is a must try in Malaysia, whether in a Hainanese style with a steamed chicken or fried chicken with a crispy skin. Nasi ayam is always a comforting and satisfying choice. And this is the waterfall inside the Sogo shopping mall.
Apa tu ni?
As we stepped outside Sogo shopping mall, we were greeted by the lively energy of street performance and baskets, creating an unforgettable atmosphere. The areas in front of the Sogo is well known for its vibrant street performances, drawing in both locals and tourists who stop to enjoy the show. Live performances like these reflect Malaysia's rich and diverse culture. Buskers bring a unique charm to the city, offering free entertainment while sharing their arts and passion with the public. It's more than just music, it's about bringing people together through rhythms, dance, and creativity. As we stood here watching the mesmerizing performance, we felt truly immersed in the heartbeats of Kuala Lumpur's urban culture. As the night fell over Kuala Lumpur, we made our way to the Marrakesh Arabic restaurant in Kampong Baru, a place known for its authentic Middle East flavors. The moment we arrived, we were captivated by the warm, inviting ambience of the restaurant with its Arabian style decor, dim lights, and the soft Arabic music playing in the background. But what made the experience even more magical was the breathtaking views of the KLCC Twin Towers shining brightly in the distance. Our dinner was nothing short of fierce. The fragrance nasi arak cooked with the blends of saffron, cardamoms, and Arabic spices was served on a large platter, paired with the juicy, slow-cooked lamb mandi and the succulent grilled chicken. The aroma alone was enough to make us hungry. Alongside the fluffy, flavoring rice, we enjoyed fresh Arabic salad, creamy hummus, smoky, and the warm, soft pita bread. Every bite was a perfect blend of spices, tenderness, and richnesses. To complete the meal, we sipped the sweet mint tea called Lebanese with a balance the richness of the food perfectly. After indulging in the rich flavors of nasi arak, we couldn't leave Marrakesh Arabic restaurants without trying one of the most famous
sure.
Middle East desserts, kunafa. As soon as it arrived in our table, the golden, crispy layers of the sweet phyllo pastry soaked in sweet syrup and topped with the crushed pistachios looked absolutely irresistible. The moment we took our first bite, we could taste the perfect balance of the crunchy pastry, gooey melted cheese, and the fragrant rose water syrup. The sweetness was just right, making each bite light yet satisfying. Our dinner at Marrakesh Arabic restaurants in Kampong Baru was nothing short of spectacular. Set against the stunning backdrops of the KLCC Twin Tower, we indulged in the feast of the authentic Arabic dishes, each bursting with the rich flowers and the aromatic spices. And my son Hanan Hakimi recites the dua before we enjoy the food. The ambience filled with the sounds of a soft Arabic music and the gentle evening breeze made the experience even more memorable.
Kali nak nasi kau ada extra rice.
Ada nasi? Eh?
Ada nasi aja.
Nasi saja? Ada? Ha? Minta?
Kali nak lah.
Ha, ambil lah. Ambil nasi saja. Ambil nasi saja. Dia puas hati makan.
Mereka beka. Mereka beka, mereka beka.
Tu dia ambil.
Ayah. Kau yang mana ayah? Nak ajak ni? Dengar. Dengar saya nak dengar sudi. Daging kambing ni. Lem tu daging kambing ada. Daging kambing. Kena hati juga lagi tak boleh. Lembut ni. Kau mak ya. Mak pun tu. Ah, siapa dia nak?
Tak soyak.
Balik.
Dan
Habis kata tu, memang orang main sini aku kan. Boleh ya, kita pakai luar tu sini, orang makan sini aku. Ramai. Mau banyak. Ada pok. Oh, sini saya tak. Gua ada lauk nggak? Ada lauk gitu. Ini tak ambil ni.
pedas ni.
Ada ni tu. Sini tu. Apa? Aku dia juga. Banyak air. Aku nak apa aja tu kan? Dia buat nasi dia ni.
Banyak yang ambil tu nasi tak makan. Apa dia?
Boleh.
Minyak aja. Ada lagi ayam lagi. Kita boleh makan tu.
Ayam.
Cakap.
Ni apa kak? Gol.
Tak sini dah lah.
Kalau dia mau habis. Okey, ya.
Tak makan gaya pun tak makan.
Habis. Sekali. Oh, yang bila tengok ni? Aku baik.
Apa dia?
Ni Gabriel ni.
As we finish our meal, we look at the empty plates and smile. Not a single bite was left behind. The flavors of the Arabic cuisine had truly satisfied our hunger, and every dish was enjoyed to the fullest. The nasi Arab, curry meats, and creamy hummus, and the sweet kunafa were all too good to leave unfinished. There's something special about sharing a meal together, especially one so rich in the culture and tradition. Alhamdulillah, we were grateful for the delicious food, the wonderful company, and the beautiful night under the KLCC skyline. With happy hearts and full stomach, it was time to continue our journey in Kuala Lumpur.
Head south on Jalan Tuanku Abdul Rahman toward Jalan Raja Alam. In 150 meters, your destination will be on the left.
Depan lagi.
Your destination is on the left.
With full hearts and happy memories, we are now on our way home. The streets of the Kuala Lumpur slowly fade into the distance as we leave behind the bustling city lights and return to the family roads leading to Lubuk Jong Pasir Mas. As we drive, we reflect on the amazing experiences from the trip, exploring the bird park, visiting the planetarium, enjoying baskets at Sergu and shopping, indulging in the fierce and the Marrakesh Arabic restaurants. Every moment was special, not just because of the places we visited, but because we shared it as a family. The night air is cold and the road is peaceful, while the kids rest after an exciting day. We take the quiet moments of the journey, appreciating the beauty of travel and togetherness. Alhamdulillah for a safe and memorable trip.
Keep left at the fork. Continue for
And then we stopped a while at RNR Guamusang before we heading back to our home. This is the place we sometimes stop here to enjoy the food. But I'm not prefer this place because I prefer one of the small stall at the rain stations in the center of Guamusang. By the way, is recommended to stop here for a while and spend your time with your family and then enjoy the food here. There's lots of Kelantanese dishes here and also the Western. And then this is the Masjid Tengku Razali, one of the iconic place in Guamusang. It's look like Masjidil Haram in Mecca, Saudi Arabia. As our trip comes to the end, we look back to the wonderful moments we shared. From the cold morning breeze in Tanah Merah and Kuala Krai to the vibrant city life of Kuala Lumpur, every step of the journey was filled with laughter, discovery and togetherness. We explored the bird park where we walked among majestic peacocks, playful cockatoos and grateful flamingos, feeling like we were in the real-life nature documentary. At the planetarium, we marvels at the wonders of space inspired by the journey of Dr. Sheikh Muzaffar, Malaysian's first astronaut. A visit to the Taman Merdeka reminded us of our nation's rich history, while the lively street performance at Sago brought a touch of urban charms to our adventure. And of course, our epic dinner at the Marrakesh Arabic restaurant was a feast to remember the flavors that transported our streets to the Middle East. Now, as we head home, we carry with us more than just pictures and souvenirs. We take home precious memories and a deeper appreciation for the world around us. Alhamdulillah for this journey, for the time spent with loved ones, and for the experiences that have enriched our heart. Until the next adventure, thank you for watching my YouTube, and do not forget to join our next trip on these unforgettable trips. Thank you very much.